Hey, what's up, guys? Talking briefly today about a comment that Jay Abraham on my friend April's podcast had made about the difference between innovation and optimization. If you think about it, he says they're polar opposites. On one hand, you have optimization, where you're trying to make a process better and better incrementally, and you have innovation on the other hand, where you're actually trying to replace that initial process. And I was really thinking about this, and if you think about it, you have two types of people. You have innovators, the entrepreneurs of the world, Steve Jobs, the people who are thinking of something completely different, and you have optimizers. And you can't really be successful without both of these in an organization, especially in something like marketing. Someone's got to be the idea person coming up with these ideas, coming up with these new schools of thoughts or these way out there ideas that might completely put you ahead of the competition. And then someone on the other hand has to optimize it, build it, execute on it, optimize it, create process around it so that it can be done repetitively over and over again. And I was thinking about the best companies and that have like the best companies out there right now. If you think of like Zapier, or if you think of like well, let's dive into Zapier. Zapier grew by this through this unconventional SEO strategy, where they had everyone who creates a Zap on Zapier, an integration between two separate softwares, has to create a landing page talking about that Zap. And so Zapier became a dominant search presence just by having their users create content that otherwise it would never have been published. And now, if you look up like integration between, I don't know, HubSpot and yada, yada, yada software, there's probably a Zap page right at the top of Google for it. Another use case would be like Dropbox. They grew by doing something completely unconventional by when someone signs up for Dropbox, you can get free storage by inviting your friends. PayPal paid people money to sign up for PayPal. Invite your friends and get $10 deposited in your account or $20 deposited in your account. These are the kinds of innovations in marketing that put companies not just like incrementally above the competition, but light years ahead of the competition. Whereas if you look at the typical company out there right now, they're playing the same games, trying to get incrementally better, incrementally better. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually like it takes a mix of doing that and innovation. It takes a mix of standard marketing and this out of the box crazy, like these big ideas, to be truly truly successful. And so that's what I wanted to talk about over here at True Venture Marketing. We actually pull some of these things together. We do the standard, Facebook advertising, Google advertising, but we also do a lot of like user interface design and things like that, where we're thinking of ways, how can we make this software more shareable? How can we build virality into this thing? And so it's something I've been thinking a lot about. Chew on it. I'll talk to you guys soon.